What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. Is the Great Resignation welfare? I thought about it in the sense of using the Great Resignation as a form of exposing hypocrisy and even racism in America. So people say they're working jobs that they don't want. And then they got people quitting six-figure jobs because of the Great Resignation, right? And I thought about it. And even the illegal immigrant hiring thing. These people are coming to America working jobs that Americans don't want to work. And I find it interesting that you got a group of people who say stuff like, you want smaller government, but you quit your job to take money from the government. Kind of a hypocrite. Not kind of, you are. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, but you quit your job. And people have all these fake reasons. I know people who've lost their job because they're going to make me have a vaccine mandate. I quit. Interesting. I'm not going to work a job that doesn't pay me what I'm worth. But then again, you have an issue with reparations. How do those two things go together? Well, you didn't mind living in a country where people weren't paid for their labor, but you get to quit your job and get paid for your labor. Interesting. Because, you don't want to be living off the government's tit, but you're a welfare queen. Now you have the country taking care of you. You have all these people who you didn't ask. Every time you see the Great Resignation out in public and they put it out, they didn't blacken the face up for the Great Resignation. So every time you see Great Resignation, there's a white person with a suitcase, a white person leaving a job, a white person at a desk. So let's just go with the narrative that it's white people quitting jobs. How come you won't go pick fruit? I'm just not doing it. How come you won't work construction? I'm just not doing it. Okay. So let me get this right. The same group of people who say, you need to go out in America. You need to go out and work and earn a living, are the same people quitting livings that they earn. And let's not, let's not play this PPP welfare hustle. What am I talking about? A lot of people, part of the Great Resignation was, I'm going to become an entrepreneur, and they got PPP loans. So some of you just quit and you drew unemployment, but other you who felt like you was ready to becoming a business owner, you became an entrepreneur with the PPP loans, which is welfare. So the government had to give you a check to start a business. But I didn't inherit anything. And we talk about all the people who took these loans and wound up getting themselves locked up or scamming the system. But we don't talk about all the people, well, we're doing the right thing. Are you? Are you really doing the right thing? Are you just following the guidelines not to get locked up? Because what I haven't seen in this year and plus, almost 2 years, I haven't seen how these businesses work out. Now, to be fair, that might take another 12 to 24 months, as far as the business is concerned. But my gut prediction is there's going to be a lot of people who businesses fail that they took these PPP loans. Because you took this welfare, you didn't know how to actually run a business, and you're just going to hold on to the money until you run out of money and then go back to work. So it's welfare. It's welfare. You folks just, but when it's welfare for you, it's not a big deal. It's free money because we don't have to pay it back. Whose money is it? Is it taxpayer money? Absolutely it is. Taxpayer money. So now it's a loophole, and every time we got these loopholes in these situations, all of a sudden you doing some unethical, immoral stuff. As long as it has a loophole and it can be considered legal, all of a sudden it just bends all the rules. So you're full of it. You're full of it. And the government is full of it too, because you can find money everywhere for all kinds of people except reparations. Because people who couldn't quit their jobs, they were killed if they quit their jobs, right? They can never get paid, or their descendants can never get paid. But you paying people who quit their jobs as long as they write up the right paperwork. So don't tell me this country does not subsidize lazy people, because it's lazy people getting subsidized who are in the workforce, who feel like it's my time to get off now. So whatever, it's welfare. In my opinion, it's welfare. Like, share, subscribe, or die. Try and catch y'all on the next one. Peace.